right, Salt Bourbon Club, we're back, and we're bringing a rainbow to you today. So we're going to have some fun. We got Mr. Slater, Brandon Slater down here on the end.
Hold on, everybody.
Back with Brad Nations.
What up?
And straight out of the barrel, Logan today. All right, so we are doing something pretty special, really unique. Thanks to Brandon, Brad, and
you.
I had a couple. Yeah, I had a couple contribute, but Brandon had the special ones. The CYPB and the single barrel he brought to help us be able to do this today. So pretty awesome. Brad brought some junk, some 12 year. So
the best one.
Yeah, it's a screw cap for a reason, right? So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so you can get into it faster. All right. So much like the videos we've done before, we got 6 in front of us. They've been blinded for us. We have no idea which one's which. So we're going to taste them. We're going to rank them nose, palate, and finish. Best out of 5 on each category for each one. And we're going to see which one dominates the rainbow lineup. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
And which one did you say you thought?
I mean, so this is funny because every time I say this, it ends up being last. So I'm a foolproof fanatic.
I'm a Weller 12 nut. I think it's the best bourbon up here. However, I've not ever had this one. I've only had one sip of this one, but I'm still Weller 12 through and through.
Yep, I had 12, and I really like 12, but never had these two before, so we're gonna see how these turn out.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because we got a lot of new stuff hitting the palate today. So, all right. So without further ado, we're going to jump right in. So we're going to nose, we're going to taste. We're going to taste 1 through 6. We have numbered 1 through 6 in front of us. We're going to go right down the line and then figure out how wrong we are here in a minute.
One's already good, so that's a good way to start.
One smells pretty fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It smells pretty potent.
Yeah.
And look, that's a sticky boy there.
I didn't even think to look. I don't even know what the proof is on these.
So here's one thing.
Okay.
So don't look at the bottom.
I got you. I'm not gonna look at it.
All right, so I can tell you, I can go right through it. So 95 proof on CYPB. Single barrel is 97.
Yep.
I think they're always 97, even though it's single barrel. I think it stays 97. Weller full proof is 114.
And this is a store pick.
Yeah, it happens to be a single barrel store pick, which honestly, it seems like you find more Weller full proof that way anyway, which is kind of nice. 12 years, 90 proof, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, 107 speaks for itself on the Antique 107, and the Weller Special Reserve, 90 proof.
Yep.
So we got from 90 to 114 proof. So it's a range, but it's not a super wide range.
Yeah. And only one store pick. So
yeah. So we got 2 single barrels up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 single barrel products, and everything else is a batch product. So
yeah, one is
one's dream come true.
Really
I
good.
hope this isn't a 12 year.
Yeah, one is really good. Oh man.
That's everything that I can want in a wheated bourbon. Like it just doesn't get any better than that on the nose. If that's not foolproof, I think I'll be shocked. But we'll see. We will see.
I think there's a number 2. That's got a pretty good smell to it.
Yeah?
I don't think one's a foolproof.
No.
Drinking light? That's interesting. It could be. I don't think it's like 90 proof though.
I don't
I
know.
don't think it's that low.
I don't think it is either. I don't think it's this one. It is pretty sweet, so it could be
Gosh,
one of
that
these. I
nose
do not think it's this because the proof is not there.
I don't think it's quite
It's
there.
definitely a low proof.
And I don't know about these.
Right,
because
those are the ones
never
that
had
throw us
those,
for a
so
loop.
it's going to be interesting.
But the nose is dynamite.
Two,
I think.
yeah.
All right. So you said 2 already, right?
Two
But
is not there.
it's not as forward on the.
Without even tasting it, I think it's this one.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
I mean,
I don't think. I would probably guess the same thing.
there's nothing on the glass.
It's not holding on.
No.
And that one was.
And it smells more ethanol-y. Like it has like an ethanol kind of punch thing to it.
Could that be 12 year? Oh my gosh, it might be 12 year. The more I think about it, I'm like, it's super sticky, it's oily and viscous. That age, we'll see.
There's no proof in that. I think it's that one.
Nope, that's just honey. This is just a little honeysuckle bomb.
I think
I don't know. I mean, it's lasting longer than
It
I thought
is.
it would.
It is. I will agree with that.
That kind of surprised me.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, the finish.
But I'm telling you, man, this is a sleeper bottle right here.
Yeah.
For what is it,
$28?
Yeah, ish
It
bucks.
might even be a couple dollars less than that at Buffalo
I
Trace.
mean,
I don't know.
for that to be under $30, that is a damn good bottle. That is
It's incredible.
for what it is, for the proof.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a solid bottle. I don't know the nose though. It
fell flat. I mean, it had. I think.
I get the honey thing that you're talking about.
I only got honey on the palate. I didn't get it on the nose.
But I get it a little on the nose that you say, since you say that.
I don't even know if
Yeah.
these palates yet.
I don't know. It doesn't. I give it a 3 on a palate.
That's exactly what I just wrote down.
Yeah,
It's middle of the road.
maybe I'm going between 2 and 3 on a finish. We'll say a 2, but
I'll say it's a 3 on the finish. But
yeah, I was leaning towards a 3, but I don't know. Like the first one, I gave it a 4. That's nowhere near the first one,
Right.
so it's hard for me to say that's a 3 right behind it.
Right. If number one is Weller 12, I'm gonna be upset. I am. But I like just the things that I noticed. I was like, you know what? The proof isn't there, but the nose is spectacular. But I left some room. I left some room for it to get beat. So we'll see.
But man, I'm telling you, I think these two. I think they're either going to surprise us in a good way,
Yeah.
or in a bad way. Yeah.
I think it's going to surprise us in a good way.
Yeah, I hope so, because that's a lot of hype on those bottles, man.
It is.
I really hope that it's not something that's going to be disappointing.
I mean, the CYPB has been reviewed great, and it's also been reviewed that it's a little off profile from everything else in the Weller lineup.
So 3 is
We'll see.
not like 2, but it's not like 1.
You got a lot more sweet honey on the nose that I didn't get on 2. I wonder if that'll come through on the palate. It smells terrific.
But see, I get like a honey, like a peanut butter, like almost like a Nutter Butter kind of,
We don't like. That's got to be a low proof one.
like almost like a honey graham.
Yeah, it's richer too.
Yeah.
It's got I'm expecting more flavor than 2.
Mine ain't on the glass though. There's nothing on mine.
Mine's sticking good.
Dude, yours always does that. Mine never does. On any glasses I ever get, look at that. This is doing the same thing.
It's going straight down.
But yours is like,
Y'all have 3?
yeah.
You got the right bottle?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, look,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's like it not even was there.
No sticky.
Oh yeah. There's a lot more going on there.
But it ain't proofy.
No, it's not. If that's a 107, I'd be surprised.
I was, you know what?
That's probably the height.
But I was thinking before you said that 107.
Yeah.
That's possibly what that could
It
be.
could be there.
Yeah, that could be what that is. But again, man, it's so hard to like say that and then not know what these two are going to be like.
Yeah. I like that finish better too than the 2. I don't know why, but
Is there any age? I know these aren't age stated, but is there any idea how old these are?
it's a great question.
There's nothing on that, is it?
Don't you do it.
I ain't gonna look. I'm not a cheater.
So of course we have the numbers on the bottom of these, so you got to watch Brad. But no, I don't know the age statements on these.
Kind of wish they put those on there,
Minus of course the 12-year, but
or at least tell you like, hey, it's traditionally 8 to 10 years, 12.
It may be
whatever.
something that's found pretty readily available online, but I don't know.
I don't know, I think that nose is worth at least a 3.
Yeah, I like that one.
I'd give it a 4.
I give it a 4 on the nose. It's right behind number 1 to me. I mean, it's super close.
Yeah.
4, number 1 is unreal. On the nose. Like that's what I want to smell.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't give that a 4.
Definitely got some smell to it.
Yeah.
Good profile.
So look at 4 running away from me. 4 is not staying at all.
I think
Oh gosh.
the palate on 3 is still a 4.
So
And
I had 4 for that.
I think the finish is about a 3.
I really like the finish on that.
Yeah.
I think I gave it a 4 on my first round here. So we might go back and adjust as we.
4 doesn't smell good.
Yeah, it smells terrible.
But I was sticking to mine though. Look, and it wasn't sticking to you.
Well, I mean, it's similar though. It's not yeah, it's not just disappearing, but it's rolling back. Whereas,
I think
1 and 3 are still looking like 1 in particular.
I don't know, man. I think I might change, man. I think this is the special reserve, just off the smell.
This
alone.
one?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's older.
You think so?
I think it's dusty. I think it's got some age to it. I think number 4 has got some age to it.
Watch it be the wonderful.
I think it's going to be 12 year. It smells older to me.
Oh, yeah. It's not. Yeah. Okay. I know what that is.
It's Weller. It's Weller.
It is Weller.
So on the
But
palate,
the nose isn't there though.
on the palate, that's pretty damn good. That's it. I'm gonna put a 4 to 5, and I'm gonna have to come back on that one. On the palate, that's spectacular. The nose is awfully not much.
Kind of off-putting.
Yeah, which generally a dusty note, an older bourbon gives some of that.
Yeah.
That's fairly common. Finish is spectacular. I mean, it's just.
I was right there for giving it a 5, but maybe when I go back through, I'll adjust because right now my favorite one is 1 and 4, and then
I can
3.
see that. Yep.
And 3 and 4 are 1 number off.
Yeah, 3's just smells incredible. That's the difference.
I think that's what's bringing 3 along is the smell. It tastes good, but the finish kind of tapers off. Yeah, so
I actually like 3's finish, but it pales to number 4.
yeah.
The 3's got the good smell. 4's got the good taste.
Yes.
What do you got over there? Any
I got
5s?
4. Both. I like
No
both.
5s yet. I like it. He's tough.
What's your so
Brandon's
number
tough.
1 is your number 3? That's what you got.
My favorite one so
Yeah.
far.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that
It's
too.
got a lot of flavor to it.
Yeah.
So yours is 3, mine's 4. What do you got over there?
I got so
My
1
favorite.
1 is 1 point ahead of 3.
So we all got different favorites so far.
Yeah.
So I've got 4 as my favorite. You've got 3, and you
Yeah.
got 1.
And we got 2
And
more to go.
2's what do they call it? A drain pour.
Dude, it's not great. It was surprising. So, to me, it's surprising for any Weller to not be good.
Yeah.
That I think is pretty darn good.
I've always enjoyed any one of them I've ever had.
Yeah.
And everybody enjoys the drink differently, but
Absolutely.
But I don't know, man. We got 2 to go. I'm
All right.
hoping, and I'm pretty sure we've not tasted the foolproof yet. So that means we have tasted one of these and we don't know it.
I think
I would not be shocked if the foolproof is number 1. It wouldn't shock me a bit.
But it just didn't taste like 114.
But it was the first sip. I mean, I don't think it was light. I think all of these have been less proofy
You
than
think
that
so?
one. Yeah. So far, we'll see.
we got to go circle back.
This one
to it.
smells good, but this one smells kind of in the middle of all of
Yeah,
these.
I'd say about a 2-ish, 2.5, something like that.
Mm. All right, mine's super oily.
Mine's not.
This makes no
This
sense.
is.
Yeah, you're sticking pretty good. Okay.
That's
Well,
my glasses.
When you clean it.
I always get the crap. You give me the crap ones.
I give him the ones that are used,
Yeah.
not clean. I don't want him to be able to know or have any inkling what's going on here.
Oh, that's your foolproof.
Mm-mm.
That's your foolproof. Telling you right now, that's your foolproof. Telling you, 5's your foolproof. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put a little note here.
No, it's not.
FP question mark.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think it is.
I think 1's higher proof.
Ain't no way. No way.
We'll see. We'll come back to it. This is why this is so much fun. But we're never we've never gotten one exactly right yet.
No, we have.
No, not all the way through.
Oh, all the way through. No.
Right.
But I mean,
Oh yeah, we've picked onesie twosies, but we haven't. If we get this if anybody gets this whole lineup right, I'd be shocked.
I mean, that is hard. I mean, because even though they all taste different in their own, they're all pretty close to the same. Like
Oh yeah,
I know was it you or what? One of you guys said that this was supposed to be a different profile, or maybe
It's some say it's a little off a lower profile,
but I haven't tasted unless it's in number 6
or 2.
Well, because didn't we do that with the turkey one? Remember when we was it the Kentucky Spirit?
Yeah,
it was horrible.
Well, it was the old single barrel.
Yeah, but it was horrible compared to what we were drinking, and it was like you spotted it from the moment that we smelt it to when we finished drinking. It was like you knew exactly what that one was.
Absolutely, it stood out in the worst way. And Kentucky Spirit's great, but we'll see. We'll see.
I got another 4 on the nose here.
So you're getting into 6.
Yep.
I'm finishing off my 5 grades.
Yeah, I got another 4 on the nose here.
5's low proof, dude. No way.
But what is this one?
I will tell you right now.
95?
Yeah. 5's low proof. 5 is not 100 proof. It's not.
97?
5 is not one of these. Mark my words. I'll eat them if I need to. 5 is not blue or red.
6 smells good, man. Oh, you're selling.
Yeah, I'm finishing off. I was trying to decide a little bit here because I think, and again, I mean, I grade these pretty high. I'm a Weeder bourbon fan anyway.
Me too.
I'm going to grade them pretty high, generally speaking, but
I'm kind of
that finish I actually don't love. It's kind of flat on number 5.
He's got A1. You got a 1 on yours too. I haven't put a 1 down on mine yet.
Dude, 2
was close.
2's nose is what earned that 1. All right.
That smells good, man. That smells really good.
Upper middle of the lineup for sure.
Yeah, it's
to me. It ain't 1, and it ain't 3 or 4. I don't think. But all right, 3 or 5. Excuse me. It's good.
That's good.
Oh shoot!
I don't know. The palate's not there, but the finish is for me.
To me, the palate is fantastic. Finish is fantastic.
It does have more proof on it.
Woo, baby! All right.
That could be your.
That could be it.
Yeah.
That could be it.
Because there is a little more proof in that one.
Yeah. That one, I think that'll be the heaviest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing hit. So it's interesting because I really got to go back to 1 and 6, and honestly 3. 1, 3, and 6 are probably my top, and 6 is throwing me for a loop a little bit here. So we'll see.
So I still have number 1 in the lead.
You might have your old 12-year sneak into this. I think it's sneaking in somewhere. I think it's kind of sneaky.
That joker be dead last.
Either that or it's number 2, one or the other.
It's gonna be dead damn last.
It's 1, 3, 6, or it's number 2.
These two are tied. 3 and 6 are tied for me.
All right. Yep. That lines up with me for sure. Because for me, it's 1, 3, and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or just kind of.
I have.
4's good too. Nose wasn't there.
3 is 1 point less for me than 6.
2 and 5 are about the same.
So I got to decide. I'm going to tell you, 4's nose. I actually like 4's nose better than I like 6, and I love 6. No, excuse me.
No. Starting over, I feel like getting more smell out of
number 1. Yeah, I was just about to say the thing. I was like, I don't know, like it.
Oh yeah, never mind. I was looking at the palate number and not the nose number.
Did 2 change at all?
Did it get worse?
Dude, I don't know. I think 2 smells better.
There's just not a lot there.
Dude, mine smells like sweet, like a.
That's a very sweet.
Well,
it's sweet smelling air.
Because it's so light. I mean,
dude, compared to the first one.
Yeah, I would say it's crazy. It's gotten sweeter.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's crazy.
But there's not a whole lot there.
No, but I'm going to change that though. Based on that, I'm going to change that to a 3. So we got a.
Man. It's funny. It's because I want to give lower foolproof all 5s, and I don't want to give 12 any 5s. But it's probably not going to happen.
I don't know. So now I'm going down to a 2 on the palate for number 2.
Down to
Yeah,
it?
I'm going down from a 3 to a 2, but I went up from a 2 to a 3 on the nose.
Yeah.
And the finish is still extremely weak. Extremely weak.
Yeah, there's no. I mean,
Yeah, I went up on
I probably
number
was
four.
too high on the finish on number 2. Honestly, I gave it a 3, but
Oh yeah, I gave mine a 2, and I think that's about where it needs to live.
so now we're in the adjustment round as we
Yeah.
go back through and compare and contrast a little bit here.
Save the best two for last.
5 and 6.
What is 3 and 6.
Oh yeah, okay, I follow you. Yeah, 3 is very good. Tell you
Might change.
1 and 6 are probably my favorite overalls, with 3 right there behind it, I think. But we're gonna retest all
Just
this.
remember oaky char on that one. Number 5.
You get a lot more oak on 5.
On 5, I can get that.
Oh, sorry, taste the same now. I gotta get them water.
They definitely don't taste the same. I haven't tasted any of them. I'm just like that's the same thing, which is kind of interesting. But I think there's a lot of variation here. All coming from the same mash bill. All the same mash bill.
Yep.
Different ages, different proof points is about the only difference here versus some single barrel stuff.
I don't have any ones on mine though. You don't have any more ones either. You changed.
No, I changed one of them that brought it up a little bit. Just that one.
All right, I'll be nicer on 2. It's not a 1. I'll give 2 a 2 on the nose. It's not. I think the problem for 2 is that it followed that.
It is pretty.
I mean, it fell off the map.
If I remember correctly, wasn't that Kentucky Spirit number 2 that we picked?
It was early, right after a really good.
It was like awesome to shit.
Yeah, like it
Very
fell
quick.
off hard.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, God.
Yeah, this
and,
is horrible.
and again, like if you tasted Kentucky Spirit before anything else,
You'd have been like, oh, that's not that
Yeah.
bad. Or if you moved it to the back, it probably would have tasted a lot different.
so it can be a brutal landing spot based on where it follows.
You got some tough competition to follow.
And that's why we always circle back.
Yeah, you have to. You have to circle back.
All right, so you want to pick your top 3?
And one is kind of falling off for me on the palate and the finish a little bit. The nose is absolutely spectacular. I need to come back to 4. I've kind of neglected 4, and I was back and forth on giving it a 4 or a 5 on the palate and finish on 4. Where do y'all have the palate and the finish on 4?
On 4, 3 and 4.
3 and a 4.
All right, so I'm getting ready to do something.
Gosh, it smells good. And I gave it a rope. Might have been too harsh on the nose with that.
All right, here we go.
It's not great.
Look, here we go.
Oh, we got some 5s.
All right, so
That's 12 here.
4 is 107. All right, so I'm gonna take some leaps here. 4 is 107. 6 is foolproof.
6 is foolproof.
1 is 12. 1's well at 12. And the rest, I have no idea. So we're going to fill in the gaps.
I agree with you 100%. 6 is foolproof. I'm changing from 5. And I did say that before I drank the 6.
So 3 is probably going to be one that I haven't had before because I can't pinpoint it, but it's good.
I don't know, man. Wasn't this 90? I know, I can't remember.
95 proof.
What was this other one? 97?
95 and 97.
I don't know, man. You'd be surprised. Like, one of them 2 may be number 2.
Yeah,
And that
it tastes
was-
like a low proofer, but
And that would suck. That would ruin everyone's
So I generally think
idea of that.
it wouldn't shock me though.
No,
I generally think that this always smells good.
oh, yeah.
I always think that that's a really good. Every time I smell Special Reserve, I'm like, that's a great Weller product. Like it's just the nose is consistent, whereas those are probably a little different. I don't know. We're gonna find out here in a minute though. So let's get them all ranked.
All right, so I got mine 413.
Let's get them all ranked. I'm gonna need a hot second, but I think, and it's funny because I picked out the 3 that are generally the ones that I would probably go to first. Let's see. All right. So Doing math during this is not ideal. And I love numbers, but.
Just let me know when you're ready for the picture.
So that's the thing too. We don't even gotta look at it because they're on the bottom. This will be interesting. So that they're numbered on the bottom of these, so we can look here in just a second. All right, let's see. Number 4. Feel better?
Made room. Got some room in there now.
Gotta get that thing out.
Number 4 is. I gotta test number 4 again. I gotta.
Study long, you study wrong.
I mean, that is.
Special Reserve's going to win it all.
I mean, it could. Hey, what did we see win it all last time on the 100 proofers? Very old Barton came in.
For you,
Yeah, and what did you have?
Evan Williams, White Label.
Yeah, and it just crushed.
But Turkey 101 beat the 8-year, the 70th year, all that stuff.
It was impressive. All right, so 6 is my number 1. 1 is my number 2, and I know that's going to be 12 here. I know 1 is going to be 12 here. Watch. All right. I got a tie between 3 and 4 with 12 points each, so they're tied at number 3, which is interesting.
Oh, I actually got mine wrong.
You got your own stuff wrong?
I'm 416, not 413.
What are you talking about?
When I finally went and added it up, I added wrong.
I told you math is challenging. You good?
So I'm actually 416, but I mean,
Okay,
I just my third place just changed.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, it's one number. It's not like it was.
I'm guilty of it too, as we know. All right, so number 2 is number 2 last place for everybody.
Actually, yes, it's a close second. I mean, a close last to number 5. Number 5, I have
Same
8
here.
points.
Yeah, so I hit 1 point difference for me on that.
What do you have for 2 and 5?
2, I've got
4. Yeah, he's 4 and 3, so he's 1 point difference.
Mm-hmm.
But he has 2 beating number 5.
But that makes sense. I mean, they're,
Oh no, my bad.
These are my.
I'm looking at what you got circled.
this whole math
That's what I
thing,
think today.
Yeah, I got you.
we're gonna have a math class next time, and that's what we're gonna record. It's just 1s and 2s. That's it.
All right, so you ready?
Let's do it.
Well, no, wait. So let's look at. Do you want to do them that way?
Yeah, let's do it this way. Start
Okay,
over
all
here.
right. I'll let you do it. Go ahead.
All right, so
What's the number on the special reserve?
Weller Special Reserve,
Has a number
number
up.
5.
All right. Okay. That's
right.
pretty good.
And
Nobody's crazy yet, so it's bottom 2 for all of us.
it.
All right.
all right, so let me put SR next to that one.
That was number 3 for me.
All right, so that was number 5 for me.
So that was number 3 for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
What
that
was
was
that for you?
number. That was number 5.
That was number 5. That was my number. Yeah, that was
You
my
said
number 5.
that was.
That was
Yeah.
number 5.
Yeah. 5 was 5 for me. So
Yeah, 5 was 5 for me as well. All right, the Weller 107. You ready?
number 4.
Oh, there's no number on it. Oh,
It fell off.
number 3.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Number 3. Let me get
All
that.
right.
I was like, what? There's no
Oh, this is
number.
gonna be interesting.
Okay.
4 is really gonna be interesting to me now. I feel like it's got to be the single barrel.
All right, so
Oh.
so 3 is the 107, and that's what I had in 4th place.
Yep.
That's really surprising.
Mine tied for
So
3rd.
something for me and you lost to this. Yeah, it wasn't one of these.
Right.
So it has to be one of these come in
So-
lower than a Weller Special
I
Reserve.
feel like it's got to be. It's gonna be one of those 2. It's gonna.
That is, I'm telling you
That
right now.
doesn't surprise me.
But if one of these is number 6, that is going to blow my mind.
It
That
won't
is
surprise me
going
a
to
bit.
absolutely blow my mind.
I will.
Come on, Roller 12, B, number 4.
1.
Ah,
What number was it?
Hey,
got it.
But that was my number 2.
Dude, so
I'm
for
good with
me,
that.
I felt that was so old. I knew it was
Yeah.
old, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
But I knew it wasn't. It didn't have the proof point, but the flavor's there.
Yep.
The flavor's there.
Yep. So 1 is 1.
Very good.
Let's see.
And that was my number 2, 1 point behind number 6.
That's what I had. I had it as my number 2. I have number 4 being my first one. So one of these.
It's 107.
Yeah.
No, we already went to one.
One of these is going to be my number 1.
I think
This was my number
6 is
2.
the foolproof, though.
That was my last one.
6 is the foolproof, though. You ready?
Think so?
Nah.
I think so.
No.
What do you think?
I think it's got to be the
Dude, this is getting scary.
number 2.
Think it's number 2?
Number
You
2.
think it's what?
What?
What do you think the
Foolproof?
foolproof is?
6.
6? I think it's 6 too. It's 6.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank
Yep.
goodness.
It's
All right,
6.
my number 1 was right. Okay. Woo!
So that is.
So Rolla 12 is just below foolproof.
So this is my number 3.
Yeah.
And this is my number 2.
Yeah.
So
This is getting wild. Yeah.
So one of these is my number 1.
Yep.
Which one do you think it is? I think it's going to be CYPB.
So let me come back to this. Was 3. Okay.
I think the CYPB will be my number 1.
I don't know what to tell you yet. I'm concerned. I'm curious.
But you know what's crazy? One of these 2 bottles is number 2, and one of them for me is number 1. So one of them is really good, and one of them is really crappy.
so
So I'm going to say that the single barrel is going to be number 2.
I've got them both right in the middle.
yeah. All right. Well, let's see.
What do you think number 2? What do you think number 2 is?
So number 2 is CYPB.
So
You think number 2 is CYPB? I think number 2 is the single barrel.
So number 2 was lower on the palate and the finish.
But remember when we came back, it opened up a little bit.
Yeah.
I
The
think
nose is just not there, and I would. It's probably a single barrel
I think number 2 is a single barrel, which sucks.
because I feel like the CYPB would be a pretty good nose
This one has a
General.
higher proof.
by 2
By
points.
2 points,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's,
2 points. Right?
yeah.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Let's do it. Single barrel.
Number 2 or no?
Ready's on. We'll get.
Here we go.
It's number 2.
It is number 2.
That's
the worst.
Wow.
One up here for us.
Wow. I'm saying wow, and yet I'm not completely shocked because you do hear it's over. Well, it's all over.
Remember what I told you? It's either really good
Oh, it's really bad.
or, well, not really bad, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not
on the
as,
list, yeah.
right, it's
It
not
just lets
as
you down
bad.
maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
but-
So that means that number 4, which was my winner,
So let's pause. So that
Is a
CYPB is
CYPB.
number 4, and that was tied for 3rd place for me. It had 12 points. It was only 2 points behind 1st place for me. So CYPB is good. Like I think that was pretty good in that box.
where did you have CYPB?
CYPB.
Yeah, number 4.
I had that one at number 5.
Wow. Okay.
So here's the other.
The 107 and the foolproof were my favorite.
Okay.
I love it. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You got to have proof in that well,
Yeah.
baby.
Well, where'd you have Well 12 at?
Well, 12.
Which was the number? Was it 3
1.
or 1? Where was number 1 at for you?
Number 1 coming last.
dead last.
Wow. Okay.
And to be honest with you, before, that's my second bottle. Well, I have my second bottle at home, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but doing a blind tasting, it's all the way down to the bottom.
And you had Special Reserve at number 3.
Yeah.
So Special Reserve for you beat Weller 12, Single Barrel,
Mm-hmm.
and CYPB.
And that's like a Wild Turkey 101 kind of whipping right there, you know,
That's
because
crazy.
the standard, the baseline is always rock solid, you know. That's
It's-
pretty awesome. So
It's so funny though that you liked number 1.
oh yeah, I loved it. I loved it, and I still do. Like it was second place for me.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong here. Don't
But
twist it all up.
it's just funny though because Weller 12 is my favorite,
Yeah.
and I picked it out. I found
Oh
it,
yeah.
and then Weller Foolproof is your favorite,
Yeah.
and you found it and picked it out.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That's.
I am really surprised though that I kind of thought number 1 might be Weller 12. It was on the more sweeter side, but again, I've never had this before, and I've only had a sip of this, so I wasn't really sure about what was going on over here. This, I mean, Weller 12 is my jam, man. That's what I drink all the time. So that's way better than that crap.
Word is it's skunk's piss, but I don't know.
That's all I need in Nashville.
All right, so one big variable to this that we should highlight: these 4 bottles have been open a while.
They have.
Yeah.
So, in all fairness, the single barrel and the CYP were fresh cracks
Fresh
tonight.
cracks.
So those can obviously change a bit over time, and we'll be asking you about how they do.
Open up a little bit more. Sure.
But that's one very big variable. But it also says a lot for CYPV because on their fresh crack, it's pretty good. So
Yeah, I mean it's phenomenal. I mean phenomenal for what it is.
yeah.
Do you know what years these are by chance?
I do not know what year they are. I would have to look it up and see what numbers on there or something.
We'll figure it out. We'll try to put that in some comments and notes if we can figure that stuff out to share with you all. But
And if anybody has ever done this before, what do you guys think about this? What do y'all, if you've ever tried these? I mean, what's your favorite? What's ones that you've tried that you've never thought would beat something else? I actually thought that this one would be. I thought it was going to be like a little surprise. I thought it might have snuck in somewhere, but yeah, I guess it did because it was your number 3. So
yeah, it held its own.
yeah, so I'm kind of surprised by that. But it's I'm very surprised that this was my number 1, and I'm kind of disappointed to see this one do as poorly as it did. But I mean, it is.
You
what
never
it is,
know.
I guess. I mean, like I said, you got some that are good and some that are bad. It is a single barrel.
Yeah, you never know. Every barrel's different. So.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the single barrel thing real quick, because if you buy a single barrel in Virginia ABC, a lot of times they don't individually pick those, right? They're sent single barrel products.
But they're starting to do that now, though.
Yeah, they are doing
They're
it. It's
doing
not.
it
It's
now.
not that they don't do it at all, but they can't.
Yep.
I don't know that I should say they can't, but they usually have not done historically all of their
I
single
think
barrel.
what they're doing now is the reps are bringing them
Yeah.
to them more now. Because remember they were talking about the Jefferson's pick they were doing.
Yeah,
I think the Maker's pick that they've been doing was all personally picked. So
Yeah.
It's in the past, so they have just been like, hey, here's your bottles, here you go. Stamp a sticker on it. It's Virginia ABC pick, and this is what you get. And not saying that's bad, not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but
we found a lot of good ones like that.
Yes.
That's fine.
but it does mean something when a group of individuals go instead of, and I don't know their process, but I'm going to say 1, maybe 2 people are tasting this, and then they're like, here you go, versus what we take 5, 6 people every time we go.
Up to 8
You
sometimes,
know,
depending.
and you're getting all those different, tasting notes from all these individuals that like different things, so you can collectively come up with what you guys think as a whole is a single barrel. But we found out real quick with Old Forester, we were on the same page immediately.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that way at Jack.
No,
It was completely different. And we had to be blinded again against, are the ones that we thought was good.
and that was such a good problem to
Yes.
have. I mean, we had an amazing Jack Barrel Proof, the bourbon Tennessee whiskey like that. We couldn't have gone wrong with a couple of them. I mean, it was a fight to the.
I think it was only, because we had 3 of them in front of us.
Yeah.
And one of them we immediately kicked out. Everybody was like, no,
Pretty
that's
much,
not it.
Pretty much.
And then it was the 2 of them that we were like, no, this one's better. No, this one's better.
Battle to the end.
And then we had to stand up and be blinded again when they just spun them around and let us
Yeah.
pick what was what.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. But at Old Forester, man, it was like we were only there for 15 minutes.
Oh, it was.
It took us longer to do the tour than it did to pick the
way
where.
longer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that was pretty impressive to see.
Yeah.
But
Pretty good.
Oh yeah. Well,
Not
like
too
everybody
bad.
says, everybody's got a different palate and the taste and everything. So all about how you enjoy it. So,
Yeah.
But I am really interested to see what these 2 things do the further they get along in the bottle. And
Oh yeah.
my Willow 12 hadn't been open for too long, maybe 3 months, 2 months, something like that. So it's been open for a little while, but I'd be really surprised to see what these 2 do if they would open up, whether it be good or bad later on as some juice gets out of them. So.
Let us know what you want to see next, what you want to participate in. This was obviously a really fun one to do. Taste the Rainbow this evening with Brad and Brandon. So, guys, let us know what you'd like to see. Please don't hesitate to share your ideas. Nothing's wrong.
Yep.
You've seen we've done a lot of different stuff from under $30 to the Weller Rainbow. We want to keep doing some fun variations with this. So,
Heck yeah.
What we got?
coming up.
Yeah, we have Old Forester pick, which
We're 3 to 4 weeks out from it arriving.
yep. So we'll be making a post about that here soon. Where are we going next? I can never remember this.
Yeah, so the Old Forester pick, and then we're going to Jack Daniels to pick a barrel proof rye, and that is the last week of July that we're doing that pick. So we'll expect that in the early fall. I would expect
3 months.
Yeah, 2 to 3 months. It was 58 days, I think.
Yeah,
so we actually got it in less than 2 months, but early fall, maybe the end of September, something like that. September or early October, I would expect. But and then we have
August.
We have a couple back-to-back, which we're really excited about. So we're going to go to Lux Row Distillery to pick the Penelope Project X series.
Yep.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Between the 4 bottles, we don't know exactly which one. We'll get to taste at least 3 of them. They can't guarantee all 4. We'll get to at least taste 3 of them. And so we'll get people to go in there with us, and we'll figure it out, and we'll try to bring you guys another good barrel. And then we're going to New
Riff. We're just outside of Cincinnati, just across the border, still in Kentucky. There in Newtown. Is it called Newtown?
Sure.
Newtown.
Sure.
Like that. It's something like that.
So we're going to Cincinnati.
Yeah, we're flying into Cincinnati if you had to do it that way, I'm sure. But anyway, so I know the New Riff single barrels have got really good reputation. So we're excited about that.
And we don't really know the age and all that stuff of the New Riff stuff yet.
Right.
It was kind of Hail Mary with those guys. They had never done a pick in Virginia. When we were talking to them, they were even trying to figure out how to do a single barrel with us. So it was a pretty lengthy process. I think it was 2 months?
Yeah, back and forth. Yeah.
Before they officially was like, they told us they wanted to work with us, but we didn't really know what we were going to be able to do with them until they actually, I guess, got approval from the Virginia ABC or from wherever they got their approval from. But it was pretty back and forth, and it was pretty, I don't know, annoying, I guess.
New processes.
Yeah, but it's fun, man. That's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing that stuff. And again, if there is anything that you guys would love to have, please let us know, whether that be through DM, whether that be comment on this video, whatever. As long as it's in the Virginia ABC, we have a pretty good chance of being able to go and get it for you guys. I know there's a lot of other brands out there that we would love to personally go get that we can't as of yet. I mean, the ABC is forever changing. They're forever bringing the bottles in there. So as they continue to grow and figure things out, we'll continue to grow and get better barrels and bring you guys better bottles. So keep supporting us, man. We greatly appreciate it. We just hit 500 members, so that's just from short of a year. Just short of a year, I guess is what it was.
Yeah. We won't hit a year until August. So,
and it's all organic growth. I mean, we ain't run no advertisements. We haven't done anything extra. It's word of mouth. It's you guys supporting us and sharing and posting and bringing your friends and family, and we greatly appreciate you guys and everything you guys are doing to contribute. Thank you guys for coming out to our monthly meetings, which we're going to be adding a new one.
Yeah,
which I think is
this Thursday coming up. I can't remember the date exactly. 26th, I think. So we'll be at Surratt Tire and Auto. Treated as an after-hours event, right? So private event for us. Again, Bill Surratt's kind enough to open up his establishment for us to have a private event. So that'll be a lot of fun. And Monday night, so hopefully you'll see this today or tomorrow. We're recording this on Saturday. So Monday is the drawing for the Jack Daniels barrel that we already picked. So that barrel is not more than 15 feet away from us right now, and it is ready to come home to one of you. So make sure you have your raffle tickets. So that's my last plug on that. Get your tickets in.
And we still have to pick we did Jack. What's the next one? New Riff?
Yeah, so the drawing for folks to join us at Penelope. And folks to go to New Riff as well.
Which one was it we can have 8? Was it Penelope?
So New Riff.
Or New Riff.
New Riff, right? So we always want to take as many people as the distillery will let us take.
And we will always fill the number.
Yeah.
Always. Whatever they say we can bring, we will offer it to you guys to go. And Absolutely. You guys will be more than welcome to go with us.
Yeah, so the number for New Riff is 8, and we've only been allowed 6 previously.
Yep.
So that's exciting. The more the merrier, right? So, yeah.
And also, too, just because you guys are not getting picked to go on these barrel picks with us, you guys are more than welcome to join in, to come to wherever we go, whether that be Kentucky or Cincinnati or hopefully Missouri at some point in time, you guys are always more than welcome to come. Bring your family, bring your kids, whatever you want to do. You're more than welcome to come with us. We hang out. We normally go for the weekend. We bourbon hunt. We drink. We go to dinner. We try to have a good time and get everybody collectively on the same page and just go out and have a great time while we're out these places. So just because you're not doing the pick with us, and I think it generally takes what, 2 hours, 3 hours ish,
max of two or
at the
2.5
most.
hours. Yeah.
I mean, we're there for an entire weekend, and you're taking 2 hours that you can't do a pick with us. But we go and we go to distilleries and we do tours and we do tastings, and like I said, we do bourbon hunting. You guys are always welcome to join in. Come with us. Don't think because your name's not picked, you're not welcome. You guys, I would love to see all 500 of you guys show up, and then we'll do something crazy down in Kentucky or wherever we go next. So don't let that be a discouragement of, I can't go. They didn't pick me. You guys are always welcome to go. So just keep that in the back of your mind too.
And hopefully you'll all get picked sooner or later, no matter what. But
absolutely.
So thank you all. We really appreciate you tuning in. Hope this was fun for you guys. Do your own and give us some suggestions.
Thank you for the bottles.
Yes, thank you for allowing us to put the rainbow together.
Yeah.
And we'd like to see you do your own content. You don't just have to wait for Brad and I and Brandon to put ours out. Do a video, share it with everyone. It's a lot of fun. So thanks, everybody. Y'all have a great night.